Hello there. My name is Ariel Michael. I'm a little shy, so at least for now, I'm gonna choose not to show my face. I live in Southwest Florida. I am married. I live with my 4 cats, 2 of which are black. I am in my final year of school. I am completing my Bachelor of Arts in Art History, and thus I'm taking this course because it is art related, and I do see myself in a museum environment, so it simply makes sense to take any course really that pertains to museums. So what interests me about museums and climate change is in sort of preserving works of art within museum walls. I guess what I'm wondering is what ways can museums become more sustainable, and what can be done in terms of sources of energy, sources of lighting, maybe even the materials used to create the buildings, to create the architecture that houses the museum. I think there could be a lot of considerations made for that, and I think that it would be wonderful to explore that within this course. With regards to the Module 1 learning page, I guess the aspect that surprised me the most was learning about Hannah Ritchie via the NPR interview. And I really liked that because it was very optimistic, and basically she shares that it's not as hopeless as we imagine it is, creating a sustainable or envisioning a sustainable future for the future generations. And it was just very hopeful, and I thought that was very refreshing, because if I'm completely honest, I am one of the people that she mentions towards the beginning of the interview who feel very hopeless about the future. I'm not like an antinatalist or anything. I don't feel like humanity in general is doomed, but I do, I did feel that we were doomed simply because of how we've chosen to trash the earth and treat it as though we're going to get a new one, and we're not. So I don't know, that seemed very relevant to me, because I think there's this sort of misconception that, there's nothing we can do, and that I'm going to die before that happens, so I shouldn't care. But we should care, and particularly if we're going to intertwine our lives with art in this way. I don't know. I feel that we're obligated to put more of a microscope on these issues. As far as if I visited a museum or an exhibition with a focus on those issues, I would say that recently, like within the past few weeks, my husband and I went to, we went to the Baker Museum in Naples, Florida. We live in Fort Myers, but Naples is like a 45-minute-ish drive away. So we went up there, and it's a lovely museum. And we saw an exhibition by an artist by the name of Tamara Kostianowski. And she makes these amazing sculptures that are made out of textiles, as in like clothing, and the clothing's used, much of it belonging to her late father. So she uses what she has, which I like. But it basically, she creates these organic forms, like birds, plants. She has cow carcasses, like hanging sort of like in a meat locker, sort of like in Rocky, where he's like hitting the cow. It's sort of like that. But it's like in pastel shades with flowers, and like it's made of like clothing. And that sort of is referencing how we're connected to nature, and emphasizes, I don't know, the humanity, I suppose, that we find in this sort of thing. It was truly a delight, honestly. I've got to say, yeah, I would recommend, if you're in Southwest Florida, if you have a chance, to stop by the Baker Museum. That was great. Well, I guess that about covers it. I very much appreciate everyone listening, and have a good rest of your day.